one of the stars of the action-adventure Warcraft, Paula Patton. And performing their new hit, Crazy for You, Michael Franti and Spearhead. Plus, Ryan Seacrest is Kelly's co-host for the hour. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
I'm so happy to be sitting here next to you.
It was very dangerous today. I had to sneak out of the house. If my daughter knew I was coming to see you, she would have asked to stay home from one of the last days of school.
We've got to have her dream better than that. You know what I mean?
I'm
She's
telling
got to
you.
dream bigger.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Do you spend a lot of time in New York? Because you're back and forth.
I bounce back and forth quite a bit. I've been here all week. I did went to the CFDAs, the big fashion awards show on Monday.
Right.
Which is really, I usually am on the red carpet asking questions. This time I walked the red carpet. And
so what was that like?
It was uncomfortable.
Right.
I now understand why people are uncomfortable talking to me on the red carpet.
So when somebody started interviewing you, did you feel the need to take over and start interviewing them?
I actually said, so give me some tips about being on this side. And the woman from E said to me, do you know why people don't wear green? I was in green.
Oh.
And she said, because that fly.
It's a fly.
Sorry, I bring that everywhere. Because green doesn't photograph well. And I said, well, thanks for making me feel comfortable right out of the gate.
What color green were you wearing?
It was a hazel green.
Oh,
I thought it was all right.
I'm sure you looked great. Gilman, can we please control Mothra? It's like I can't. You see it, right?
I think you got it.
My gosh, it's we've been doing like medical segments here lately, and there's been a lot of bugs and flies that have been let loose on the stage. That's all I'm going to say. So good luck to everyone.
Are the doctors bringing these flies as examples?
They are, to like show us what's dangerous and what's not.
The thing about that red carpet is it's the only place I noticed where you're actually supposed to look at someone in the eyes and then pan up and down, and it's totally appropriate and expected.
That's right.
So that was comfortable and fun.
And is the audience fun? Because, you know, Joel McHale was hosted.
Yes, I heard him call me the little man. I'm used to it. I call myself that guy.
No. But he was saying that it's not a fun crowd. Like, they are not.
I mean, his job was tough because he was hosting. I was just there with no official duty at all, but to pan up and down.
Right.
And it's a crowd of fashion designers. So I thought he was very funny, though. He always is.
Right. He's really good at that. But I remember the one time I went to one of these fashion award shows, and I had to sneak out because I was still nursing my baby, it was Lola, my middle child at the time. And I was wearing a very, very fancy Valentino gown. Right. I mean fancy. And I decided I'm going to sneak out. Nobody will know I left. I'm not going to make a big scene. I'm going to sneak out. As I'm leaving, the train of the very fancy $10,000, he's like $10,000 for the belt. It was like one of those very expensive gowns. The train gets stuck in the escalator. Now I have to hit the button to stop the escalator, but guess what that does? It sets off an alarm.
Oh, no. Yeah.
An alarm that like evacuates the building.
And the fire department has to come to get your train out of the elevator.
And a man had to come and dismantle the train. Now, meanwhile, I don't mind telling you, I'm nursing. They're getting bigger by the second. It is like a cow waiting to be milked. By the time I had Mark come, I said, you need to bring the baby here because I'm stuck in the escalator. He goes, you're stuck in the elevator? No, I'm stuck in the escalator. But it's like a terrifying thing. Did
Valentino charge you for that damage?
No, nobody.
You got lucky.
Oddly enough, the only thing that was injured was my pride and my ego in that, and they were able to get it out without damaging
I was on my way to an award show not too long ago, and I was in a suit that, like this, is too tight for me. And I sat down in the back of the car, and I spread my legs, and it split at the rear. Yeah, in the limo on the way. And this is one of those shows where, or carpets where they've got cameras of you getting out of the car.
No.
So we pulled over to a neighborhood street, and I said to the driver, I gotta ask you for a favor. He said, sure, bro, whatever. I said, I'm gonna stand in front of the headlights. I'm gonna bend over. Will you tell me how bad the rip is between my seat?
Yes.
And he said, no problem, I got you.
Right.
So I went out, I'm in the middle of the street, I did this, I looked back, and he said, it's not great. He said, I tell you what, there's a gap at the corner of where we're going to go for the red carpet.
Oh, I thought he was talking about your pants. I was like, what?
That was not a baby gap. That was a big gap.
Big gap.
And he said, we'll run in and get something. And I said, this is great. You're solving the problem. So I ran in. I couldn't find any black pants. Found black jeans.
Okay.
Put on black jeans. I'm changing in the limo. We're pulling up to where the camera is. I zipped them up right in time. As they opened the door, I walked out. I don't think anyone noticed, but God, thank you to that driver
Yes.
for saving my...
Yes.
You know what?
Yeah, yes. Well, it could have been worse. You could have still had that security sensor stuck to your pants as you get out because they forgot to take it off of the thing.
Whew. That was cutting it close.
Fashion events. Well, that was exciting. So what else did you do while you were here?
So let's see what else. We're getting ready to go to Rio. I'm going to broadcast from Rio at the games.
Right. Oh my gosh, the Olympics.
So I'm studying sports, which is not always my beat. I've got a binder of sports people and stories that I'm studying and for all the games. And we did a really cool dinner at a place called Casa in the West Village with 30 folks who were working with us, and we did this Brazilian dinner, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, great. Is that with the meat on the thing, and you turn the card over if you want the meat?
It wasn't that. I think that's Argentinian.
Oh, is that true?
But
I thought it was Brazilian.
But it could be both. Everything was fried. It was she said, here's fried balls, fried squares, fried sticks. We're working out throughout the course of the day. But I'm still getting to know New York. I'm here every now and then, but not for long periods of time. And I looked at my phone, and I said, okay, to the driver, I said, we're supposed to go to Babbo, which is a Mario Batali restaurant, which I was very excited about, Babbo, right? So I said, we're going to Babbo. And he said, no, we're going to Bobo. I said, no, it's Babbo. I think they misspelled it to you. It's Babbo Mario Batali's. And I'm very excited to go to Mario Batali's restaurant. He said, no, it's Bobo. I said, we pulled to Bobo, which is not near Babbo. And it's not Mario Batali's. And I kid you not, I get out of the car, I walk around the back of it, and a Vespa almost runs me over. And it's this guy that says, hey, Ryan, meet my wife. And it's Mario Batali on a Vespa.
No.
On my mother's life.
You are lying.
I'm not kidding.
No.
Yes, he almost ran me over.
Wait, was he
not at his restaurant?
Was he going to Bobo?
I don't want to say. I'm not going to be the guy that says that.
I love that only in New York is there a Bobo. It's a catty corner from Bobo.
Right, but it's not even in the same neighborhood as Bobo, and there was Mario from Bobo. Anyway, that's been my week.
Was that the Brazilian food or no? Different restaurant?
No, that was a different restaurant. That was a great restaurant.
I'm very excited, though, about this. So how long do you have to go to Brazil for?
I go down there for 3 weeks.
Oh, my gosh.
Speaking of restaurants, so I saw this online, actually, as I was laying in bed thinking about what are we going to do tomorrow on the show. And they don't tell you anything, by the way, before you come on this show.
Oh, well, welcome to this show. I mean, the fact, did they send a car to pick you up?
They sent the guy that took me to Bobo. So these are words that are most mispronounced, food words that are most mispronounced. So I thought we could just
because I mispronounce every word.
Okay, so try that one. Try at the top.
Oh, I know that. That's sriracha.
Sriracha, very popular.
Because, my husband likes hot.
Okay, good, nice. All right. On the next one. One for one, good.
Beignet.
Beignet.
Because we didn't.
Good.
What?
No low. No la.
No la.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one I missed. This third one.
Anise?
Yeah, you're right. I called it anise.
Anise.
What is anise?
Anise is like a star. It's like a spicy, licoricey star.
I missed that. I called it anise. Everybody, by the way, called it anise. Gelman, you thought it was anise too. Just to
I have a perfume from Etro called Anise, and this is how I know how to spell it. I mean, how it's pronounced. It's called Anise, and it smells like licorice. And when you put it on, it's one of these perfumes I'll put on when I go out, like if I have someplace to go.
Do you spray it and jump through it?
I spray in the air and I walk through. Yeah, the mist. That's how you put perfume on, by the way. You don't spray it on yourself. You spray it into the air and walk through the mist.
Yeah.
But people will come up to me and say, "You smell so good. You smell like licorice." And some people like that smell. Not this crowd, but whatever.
It's better than sriracha.
Yeah, right.
All right, now this, I think...
So wait, I just want to point out, I was 3 for 3. I got all the points.
Okay, good. Well done. I found one other thing that they were a little nervous about me bringing up to you,
Yeah.
but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
And I apologize ahead of time because I know this is live. But
Okay.
they brought in the newspapers this morning to the dressing room. They said, well, look through stuff and whatever catches your eye, bring it up when you get out there.
Boy, they really put no effort in for you.
I know, right? Jeez. I said, okay, I got.
Here's your papers.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. I said, I got this. So I started looking through stuff, and I read this first line of this article, and I thought, oh my gosh, the Post has made a massive mistake, huge typo that meant to say something else. Just read the first couple of words of that article to everybody.
Yeah, I got it. Private dicks hired by Uber.
Okay, there you go. That's all you need.
Yeah, private dicks.
What does that mean? I think
Private detectives.
Well,
Like
they should say
private
dicks.
No, it's like dicks, like Dick Tracy. Private dicks.
Well,
You've
who's
never
supposed to know that? Does anybody know that? Does anybody know that? Well, then I think that goes to show you.
Who here did not know that private dicks was a term? Okay, who here, not from the 1800s, knew? Clearly, I only know things from the 1800s.
Well, I have to say, I'm proud that I didn't know what private dicks were.
Well, what did you think? Okay, let me ask you this. What did you think that
I thought it was a
private dick
typo. I honestly thought it was a typo. I said to the producers, I go, this is amazing, a typo, and they said, you're right. And so that's why, and then Gelman said, no, I
My
think
team, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Ryan discovered a tremendous typo.
I was very proud.
So you're in California most of the time.
Yeah.
Do you have a bear situation, like where you live? I picture you living in one of these, sprawling, Hefner-sized estates with you have a grotto. Don't you have a grotto?
I don't have a hot tub.
You have a fruit tree, probably, and a massive pool.
I have kale. And
oh my gosh, you have kale?
I have kale. I love kale. I have a vegetable garden.
It's a superfood.
Yes, so I have a place to be outside. I have a place to swim, but I grow vegetables at the house. Which
I like that you're afraid to use the word grotto or pool. He has a place to be outside and a place to swim.
It sounds so pretentious.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not pretentious. It's like what we've learned here in New York is that people in California have grottos, fruit orchards, and pools, like we would have, say, a studio apartment.
Right. It's like when you fly over the valley, you see all of those grottos.
Right, you see that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
So here's my next question. Do you have a bear issue? Do you have bears that come and swim in your grotto slash pool?
Or my place to be outside? No, I don't have a bear issue, but at the foothills of lots of places in L.A., there are bears that hang out in the neighborhoods.
Well,
wow.
I'll say, check this out.
That's a smart bear.
This bear has been seen in some of the swankiest neighborhoods in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills. This bear is very snooty. This bear only goes in the finest swimming pools.
What do you do when you come out to the pool and you see Papa Bear in there?
So when you see the bear in the pool, you're supposed to make yourself as big as possible. So come on, let's make ourselves as big as possible.
Yeah.
Ready? Come on, you and me.
I don't think the bear, we just got eaten. The bear's not going to...
You're supposed to speak to the bear in a very aggressive fashion. Get out of my pool!
Bear? I don't think the bear was scared.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. That just happened. Okay, so there you go. So now there's also a video. I don't know if you've seen this video. I just love bears in the wild interacting with people. It's like never a good story, but this one turned out okay. Family, watch this.
Oh my goodness!
Listen to the kids.
Okay. So let me tell you. Yeah. We pressed the button on the play the video too soon, but I was going to tell you that this family was driving and they saw a bear in the street. They start videotaping it. The bear comes over to the car and opens the door. Hey! Hey, this is my Lexus. I took it from my luxury pool, and now you're in my Lexus. So, anyway.
I'm happy to have no bears. No bear sightings. No bears.
All right. Listen, we have a big show today. Mark Ruffalo is here.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Also, The lovely Paula Patton is on the show today, too. She's cool.
It's so funny. I'm listening to you talk, and I'm like, it sounds like you when you're on the radio.
This is me. And coming up, caller 102, we're going to pay your bills.
Oh, my God,
no, that's not real. That's not real. That was just
I almost said to you, if I close my eyes, it's like listening to Ryan Seacrest.
Yes, I find myself across from women often closing their eyes, but they're falling asleep listening.
Hey, also, we're going to have a performance by Michael Franti and Spirit. You ready for this? Cover your water because...
Cover my water.
Yeah, you don't want to get confetti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cover it with your... Right. Yeah. Okay, it's time for Spring Skies Travel Trivia.
Music Factory.
That was amazing.
Flashback.
Hey, that's Carmen Hampton from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hey, are you Carmen's people? You're Carmen's people? Yeah.
She brought all those people?
She brought her friends and family. This is the Chattanooga, Tennessee crew, right?
That's a good travel budget.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what happens?
Oh, now listen to this. We're going to talk to a trivia caller. I like this. This lady, her name was Kathy Lacey. She married somebody with the last name Tracy, so now she's a hyphenate of Kathy Lacey Tracy. She's from Prescott Valley, Arizona. Hi, Kathy.
Let me get her.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, Lacey Tracy?
Kathy.
I'm good. You know what? I'm on the first hole on my ladies' golf league, and I took a 10 because I was not hitting it well because I was so excited about talking to you guys.
Oh, my gosh. Kathy, Ryan and I really want you to seriously consider changing your first name to Macy.
You know what? That's funny.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Macy Lacey Tracy. So
my ex-husband's first wife was named Tracy Lacey. Now I'm Kathy Lacey Tracy.
I'm not so sure how I feel about that.
That's really nuts, and I love it. Listen,
I know, it's a little strange.
Are you in Prescott Valley? Is that where you're golfing?
No, actually, I'm in Wisconsin right now, and I'm golfing on my ladies' league.
Seems like a far drive to play golf.
Yeah. It must be a nice course. Listen, Kathy Lacey Tracy, we're going to spin the wheel and see what you're playing for, okay?
Okay, awesome.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Okay, I got it. I'm not going to screw it up this time.
Okay, here we go.
Kathy Lacey Tracy, you are playing for the Westin Ka-Anapoli Ocean Resort Villas in Maui.
That's very good. I've screwed that up for years. I didn't realize I was saying it wrong for some years.
It's the first time in 16 years I've said it correctly.
Did you say Kanapali?
I say Kanapali, but it's Ka-Anapoli.
Okay, got it.
7 days, 6 nights in a one-bedroom villa. It includes 1 spa treatment per person. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. Ryan Seacrest has provided the other part. It's a prize value. It's a prize value of $10,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Ryan's going to read the question. Good luck, Kathy.
Okay, so Kathy, here we go.
Thank you.
Joel McHale, my nemesis, co-hosted with Kelly on yesterday's show. What brand of tuxedo did Joel McHale say he wore to his prom?
What brand of
Tuxedo did he wear to his prom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we give hints?
Can we give hints? Ask the girls on the golf course.
I'm asking him right now.
It was a rental tuxedo from a famous person.
What
2
brand
seconds.
of tuxedo?
Ooh, right. Shoot.
Kathy.
Armani.
That's what he wanted.
Joel Wishes.
Yeah, back in the day.
No, it was the Michael Jordan Tux collection. From that.
We would have never known that.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kathy. But listen, you're still going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive 8 place settings of American-made fine china from Lenox, valued at more than $500. So,
Thank you.
remember, between 1 and 235.
17.
17.
17.
All right, Kathy. You're talking to me. We got a big show tomorrow.
Still ahead on live, a performance by Michael Franti and Spearhead from the new film Warcraft, Paula, Patton. And coming up next, Mark Ruffalo.
Now, he starred in the Academy Award-winning film Spotlight. Please welcome back to the show one of our favorite people on the planet, Mark Ruffalo.
Hi, bro. What are you wearing today, Ryan?
You guys do look like you're from the same.
We kind of
I'll
have
give
a
it
little...
back to you after the show
Very
today.
nice.
My brother from another mother.
Now, you know that Mark and I have children that go to the same school.
That's
We
right.
love very much. And
boy.
I was telling the audience a while back that you played quite a prank on me at the school fundraiser. You want to explain yourself, or should I explain it?
I'll
All right.
explain.
Go ahead, explain.
No, go ahead. No.
Well, all I know is I excused myself to go to the restroom, as one does at these
Mistake
things.
number 1.
Mistake number 1. My cell phone is buzzing in my purse, and I'm in, full squat, and I get a text message from one of the people at our table that says, "You better get back here. Ruffalo has your bidding paddle." And the next thing I know, there you are bidding $20,000 on a vacation. He just... My money
It was a
no
deal.
object.
It was a deal.
Thank God we were...
You had to pay $50,000 for that vacation.
Yes, thank God I got outbid. Thank God. Thank you. High five.
So wait, so you
It's
took
for a
it?
good cause. It's for
took
our
it?
school.
It was for our school.
But who got the trip? Who had to
I don't
pay?
know. Somebody at the other table.
Somebody else.
Yeah, some...
Donnie Deutsch or
Yeah,
something.
Donnie Deutsch, maybe it was. Yeah.
Someone who could afford it.
Yeah, no. I looked at him, I said, if this is our problem, this is going to be your problem.
I was hoping you'd invite me.
I know, but when would we ever have time to take a trip?
Weren't we supposed to do that once before?
We were. We all once before, all of the parents at our table combined our money and bid on a very luxury vacation, and we won. And we've never used it because you're always filming a movie.
And you're always on a show.
I'm always here.
So where we grew up, we sold candy bars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm proud to say I always sold out.
I don't want to hear from you. You have a grotto and a fig tree.
You have a grotto?
Yeah.
Where's my grotto?
It's a place outside.
It's outside.
A place to play
I want
outside.
a grotto.
Listen, you've been nominated for 3 Academy Awards in the past 6 years.
And Spotlight.
That's the great magic trick
Yeah.
of my career.
You are a truly gifted actor, but don't you think it's time you won?
Thank you.
I mean...
Tom McCarthy gave me one piece of advice. He's like, just keep doing what you're doing and never win.
Oh,
Because
really?
once you win,
That's it.
it's over.
Your career's over.
Pretty much.
I've got to tell you, though, I just saw this documentary on the Team Foxcatcher.
Right.
And
Dave Schultz
as
documentary.
brilliant as you were in the movie, I had no idea how brilliant you were until I saw that documentary and saw the real man. And it was like, it was almost like I couldn't tell who was who. You're a brilliant actor. You really are.
Let's get the win. Let's get the win.
This is the year.
More coming up with Mark right after this. Stay with us.
This is the year.
That it's good to be alive today.
Still ahead on Live. It's Live Kelly Go. Tune in to win giveaway. Tune in every day starting Monday, August 22nd through Friday, September 2nd, and look for our Tune In to Win Live Kelly Go animated character image of the day. When you see the image on the screen, take a selfie of yourself with a Live Kelly Go animated character. Then submit your selfie photo with that day's image each day for your chance to win a 7-day, 6-night trip for 2 at the Aruba Marriott Resort and Stellaris Casino. Your trip includes round-trip airfare, deluxe ocean front room, a $100 a day food and beverage credit, and a sunset sail for 2. Go to livekelly.com to submit each day's photo and image. Entries must be received by midnight Eastern Time that same day, and each correct selfie photo with image counts as 1 entry.
I am not my father. You're not getting in my head, okay? You think you're luring me into a trap? You're not. Now, I am desperate, which means I'm dangerous. My only concern is the health and well-being of the horsemen, and you're going to lead me to them. And if you don't, I promise you, you're going to end up far worse than in some cushy jail cell somewhere.
That was
Dare
God.
you talk that way to Morgan Freeman?
To God. He's
To
God.
God himself.
He's acting God.
That's right. I still believe, though,
That's
and
acting.
If I'm lucky enough to get up to heaven someday, I do
he's gonna
believe
be
that
there
he
at the
will be there like,
Greeting
you
you?
were right.
Yes.
You guys
Yes.
were right.
Yes.
So
Right?
the first movie, I love the first movie.
Now you see me, yeah.
Now you
Yeah,
see
thank
me
you.
2 or again, or you see me once more.
Some more.
It's just some more. Tell us about this one.
So this one picks up basically where the last one left off, and we're basically exposing a giant, like say a Facebook, a giant tech company who's stealing people's private information and using it to make money.
Right.
Right.
Not unlike what's happening to all of us today.
Right.
They should pay us for our information, right?
Right.
And so the whole premise is it's basically a Robin Hood tale. It's steal from the rich and give back to the poor where they took it from.
Yeah.
But this one goes terribly wrong. It goes completely off the rails, and the horsemen and Dylan find themselves completely lost in the world.
I really like the way you select your films, too, because I just think that you always make such smart choices.
Thanks.
And you're so good in everything. Let's take a look at a clip right now. Here's Mark Ruffalo in Now You See Me 2.
Again.
Again.
Some more.
Some more.
Okay. Anything we can do to help?
Now, wait a minute.
So explain that
It's a morning show.
Wait a second. Was that a real clip? Or was that wasn't supposed to happen?
That's method acting.
That was one of those not supposed to happen moments where you throw up on yourself.
No kidding.
Accidentally. After Woody Harrelson feeds you a faux cheesecake, a raw cashew cheese nut
You have to be
cake.
careful what he's feeding you at all times. I think.
Yeah, yes. It didn't agree with
Make
me.
you sick.
And so I was drowning, and so the props gave me water in my mouth before I did the scene, which I started to choke on.
Right.
And it went down the wrong pipe. And then it wanted to come back up, but with it came Woody's fake cheesecake. And you could see the reaction of my fellow actors, how much they care about me.
That was like incredible. That was really incredible because it's like, whoa!
Right on the perfect line, right down the sleeve.
Oh, it was.
So let me ask you this: are we going to see that in the movie, or did they cut that out? Because that should be in the movie.
No, it's not in the movie because at that moment is my character's most meaningful moment in the entire movie, which means that everyone who goes out and sees the movie now will not be moved by me, but we will be laughing at their remembrance of that.
That's right. Make sure you go see this movie.
Now you see me puke.
Mark Ruffalo, everybody. Make sure you check it out. Coming up next, Paula Patton's here.
Monday on Live, Matthew McConaughey.
All right, our next guest guest is a very busy actress whose new film is the action-packed adventure Warcraft. Please welcome the beautiful Paula Patton, ladies and gentlemen.
I went in for the hug kiss thing.
So nice. You are like a breath of summertime.
Thank you. That's such a compliment coming from you. I appreciate that.
Now
I feel like we should ask, who are you wearing?
Yeah, who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
Marta Mierdos.
Marta
Mierdos.
Mierdos.
She's a
That sounds
Brazilian
great.
designer.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just in time for the road to Rio.
That's
really?
right. Yeah, he's going to be working at the Olympics.
That sounds like fun.
Working, not competing.
Wow. What would you compete in?
Nothing. I would be the javelin.
I would throw
Can't see
you.
it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Now listen, you give a lot of hope to our staff because you started your career, no, not on the stage, but in the morning show capacity.
It's true.
You
It's
worked
true.
for
Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel.
Yes, he had a talk show. It was my first job out of college, and I got to be his assistant. And
So what was your role as the assistant? What'd you do?
You know, really meaningful things like getting lunch, but really,
but that's dangerous for you.
But
But
with
he's a
Howie, it was
germaphobe.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
It really meant he trusts me, and I really took the job very seriously. I made sure there was like paper on the straw, you know, and no one touched it and breathed on his food. And,
Did you ever? I mean,
I did.
between us.
I was like, this is my one and only dad.
We won't tell.
Between us,
true.
did you ever like pick up the sandwich and just lick the inside of the sandwich?
I mean, you
Never.
have to...
He was so sweet.
Yeah, he's the nicest guy. Matter of fact, he's so nice that he actually has something to say to you because we
No.
asked him what it was like to
Oh,
work
my
with you.
goodness, that's
And here's what Howie had to say. Take a look at this.
I knew from the moment that Paula brought me my first tuna salad sandwich, I said, oh my God, this is so much more than a sandwich. I said that, I don't know if she remembers me saying it, that you're going to be a movie star. She said, how do you know? I go, you just brought me this sandwich, and I have an eye for that. That's why I judge a talent contest now. This is what way before I was judging, but I had an eye for it. You brought me the sandwich, and in my mind, I thought, movie star.
That is so surreal. You have no idea. It's unreal.
Well, all I know is everybody here is trying to sign up to be Howie Mandel's assistant. So listen, you're a movie star.
Oh,
You're single now.
This is true.
Are you out on the town? Are you available? Like what? Give me a juicy bit of your dating life.
I'm available.
You're available.
I don't know. I'm like,
Okay.
but it's like it's a funny thing. I mean, I married my high school sweetheart, so I never dated. So it's brand new for me, and it's weird. So I kind of have this like dual life. I'm mom most of the week, and then you know he's with his dad, and then I'm sort of like trying to figure this out, kind of like Sex in the City girl.
I'm still trying
like,
to figure it out too. It's very complicated.
I'm like a teenager. I don't know what's happening.
It's very difficult.
And the texting thing, you know, if he does an emoji, you should an emoji. Like, I don't know. Like,
You know you don't speak anymore when you date. You don't speak. You only emoji.
Well, I hear it's all on computers now,
It's
and all
all-
you do is swipe your finger.
Well,
that's all I hear.
I haven't gone there. I
we
haven't
haven't
done that.
Oh, you
yet.
haven't done
Not
it?
yet.
Oh, okay.
This weekend we might start.
We're thinking of it.
Well, maybe you two should take each other out.
Swipe.
Listen, we're going to come back. We're going to find out why you said making Warcraft was a life-changing experience.
Look at that face. Warcraft.
Only you could look beautiful. You still look beautiful in the green makeup with the fangs.
Oh, very sweet.
This
Thank
is
you.
based on World of Warcraft,
Yes,
right?
it is. It's
The
the
game.
beginning.
Yeah.
The
But
beginning
yes,
of
it is.
And you're half human, half orc.
I'm half human, half orc.
What does that
yes.
mean?
You know what it means is that she is meant to be the bridge between orcs and humans, but
Right, she's the-
in many ways she feels like an island. She just that's what her wound is trying to find a place
She
to
doesn't
belong.
fit in. She doesn't.
When you first meet her in the film, she's a slave. She's a slave to Gul'dan, the most powerful orc in Orkland. And
One of my buddies plays the game, and he was telling me that he mounted a chicken. Does that make any sense? Does that make sense?
well, it doesn't make sense in our world. No, but in World of Warcraft,
In the game it
that's
makes
what's
sense,
so
but
cool
not in
about
the
it,
movie.
though. Well, I don't know. I think that's what's fun about these films and why I loved it so much is because it gets you in touch with your inner child and that anything's possible.
Right.
And yeah, you can mount a chicken in World of Warcraft.
You sure can.
You know?
Dreams do come true. You said this role changed your life. How did it?
Oh gosh.
How did it change your life?
Well, a lot of things happened, quite frankly, doing it. I mean, what I had to do physically to become Garona, because they wanted me to look like I could potentially have work. So there's a lot of physical training, and there were moments when you feel like you can't do it, and then you learned all the stunts and such. And in that, it strengthens you physically, but it also strengthens your mind, body, soul, spirit, and
life-changing.
And that was really life-changing. And you know, I separated from my husband, and we're now divorced, and that's okay. Like, but you move forward, and it's so at this moment in my life that will forever be sort of like the moment that everything changed. Because I'm like starting this brand new life. It's really weird. I don't know. Like, it's not even a new chapter. It's like a new book. And it's exciting. I kind of feel like a kid again.
We're excited for you. Yeah. Listen, people are going to be emailing.
I know, right?
We have a lot of people wanting to go on dates with you.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Paula, Patton.